to Cognitions, Speaking the Unspeakable with JP.
And Stacy D.
I'm JP Craddock, and this is the one and only Stacy D Love. We are broadcasting here on KUAW Radio, which stands for Knowledge, Understanding,
And wisdom.
and Wisdom. All right, coming up on the show today, our question of the day is: my brother got into a fight with my nephew and ended up giving him a black eye. I am a mandated reporter. Should I hotline my brother, considering that this is an isolated incident?
Is that his daddy?
It's his daddy. Should I hotline my brother, considering that this is an isolated incident and he does not have a history of abusing his children, or just talk to him about it? So we got that coming up as our question of the day. But before we get to that, let's do our check-in. Stacy D, what's going on?
As you see, our co-host is not here today. Dreamy is not at home. It's not here in the studio.
The puppy.
Yes, Dreamy's not here.
The puppy.
She wanted to stay with her nieces and nephews.
Okay. How is the puppy doing?
She has gained a whole pound, so now she's 3 pounds and 6 ounces, and she'll be 3 months on the 9th of this month. Should be 3 months.
She was a little more spunky, like walking around, barking, her little chirpy bark.
I know sometimes she be sounding like a cat.
Yeah. But I mean, at first she was just asleep, and now she's perking up.
Yeah, she still sleep about 20 hours a day.
Ooh, that must be nice. Okay. Ooh, that must be nice. Okay. What's your check-in, D? What's going on? You're distracted.
I know it's a lot of stuff going on here.
Listen.
Oh, what is this out of my
Y'all know
earphone?
Stacy D. Her ADHD. There's
What is
distractions
that?
in the studio, and she cannot handle it.
Is that the
Ask
professor
Mr.
doing
Walker
something? What's
Stop,
going
ask
on?
Mr. Walker.
What's going on? Help! Help!
I'm hearing something too. What is that?
Is that your phone?
No. It's some type of.
Oh, they done took over the radio
There
station.
you go.
What was it?
Delayed.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
That wasn't Stacy's fault.
No.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
wondering what we're going to
D, what's your check-in?
I don't have one.
Okay, well.
So, because you have a big one, so I'm going to give you all the time. How about this?
Okay, I might have time for
Oh, okay, well, first of all, I want to give my props to my co-host, my friend.
What?
On your radios, on your podcast, you say, the alpha male's perspective. It was really, really hot. And you know what? That one dude that's on your panel. Okay, first of all, let me talk about it. Then I'm going to let you talk about it, okay?
Okay.
Okay. First of all, alpha man perspective 4.0. Y'all gonna back up off my partner because I'll make me have to come up there and get y'all. Nobody can talk to him like that but me. He is late and he has a tad bit of bougie in him, but that's all right because this is mine. And y'all cannot do that. I got more years in it than y'all do. How about that?
Now, that's true. D, you're not supposed to agree with these fools, though.
I mean, but the truth is the truth. He has just a little bit of bougie in him. And he is getting better on his lateness.
Yes, I was early to the station today.
You was here before me. Yes. So he is getting better. So, okay. So I have to do my little thing because some stuff was up in there that was really funny, and I'm just going to hit on it a little because I'm going to let JP handle the rest of it. Little John, where the hell you get your name? Johnny D. Quick? What is it?
Johnny D. Quick.
Johnny D. Quick? What?
Okay, so for you viewers and listeners,
We should have had them do
who are
the
not aware.
picture of him.
Okay, we launched a new podcast last night called The Alpha Male Perspective. And Lil Jon, who everybody in this city knows Lil Jon, and even though we have viewers all over the country, y'all probably know Lil Jon. Everybody know Lil Jon.
He
Nobody knows John E. Quick.
want to rename himself. John, I need you to call in Johnny D quick, cause I need to. Johnny D quick. My mind could go a whole lot with that name, but I want you to call in and let us know, where did you get this name? Little John is just fine. Little John is just fine.
John, there's Lil Jon.
There's Little John.
But then there's John E. Quick.
Then there's John E.
John. Okay. JOHN.
You don't have a microphone.
E. What is that? The reverb how is this? The microphone.
So
too far
could you
away.
even hear him?
Was the microphone too far away?
Yeah,
Okay. You always have to have a
Okay,
microphone.
is this better? I had it.
We on the
just was
radio.
over there. Is that better? So there's no reverb or whatever that. Okay, John E. Quick. This is a whole different person.
It's a whole different. Who is he? John E. Quick. I need you to call in. Text him and tell him to call in, because I want to
work. He's
a boss. He can get on the phone.
He is a boss, but the employees might catch him on the phone.
Well, he better go
Next
to the
thing
bathroom.
You know, he ain't a boss no more.
It don't matter, because he's Johnny Quick. So he gonna do it so quick. Nobody gonna know he was gone and on the phone.
One of my co-hosts, John E. Quick.
John E. Quick.
He provides and he didn't talk much about it, but he provides what's called. No, that's all right.
There you go.
Is it better?
If he wasn't in the
y'all hear me?
bathroom washing his hands, he would have had this
I had
situated.
to do it.
FYI.
I had to do it. If Mr. Walker would have left us outside for 15 minutes, we'd had time to do mic checks. Mic check, testing.
Mic check one. Oh, you made me go back into my doggone rapping days.
Do it, D.
When I
Do
used to
it.
be Stacy D.
Oh!
Stacy D, and I'm in this place. Boy, I used to be the great.
Oh my God.
Well, I used to be
We are
rapping.
so far off track right now.
I know.
Do you go bust a rap though real
You
quick?
know I
Go
will.
ahead. Go do what you gonna do.
I done forgot them all.
Okay. So Johnny Quick,
Johnny Quick.
he provides, because everybody provides something different on this podcast, and he provides what he calls the grown man experience.
And that's why he's Johnny.
He's Johnny Quick, providing the grown man, because he's single. So there's two single people and then us two married people. So, you know, the exciting stuff comes from the single people.
Okay. So I already talked about JP. I've also talked about Johnny Quick. And
LV.
No, he's going to be last.
Coleman.
Okay, Coleman.
Who's the brother to your girl, your best friend.
Who?
Your best friend. Yes. You know who I'm talking about. Your girl, she watches the show all the time.
Oh, it sure is. Hey, Shell, love you.
Yes. Michelle.
That's my bestie.
Michelle Lee. Yes.
Michelle Lee.
Yes.
Okay, so Coleman, he's in the wrong profession because he needs to be a 1-900 number 6 talking person.
His voice.
Hello. This is Coleman.
Is it me you're looking for?
Looking for? You know, how do I sound as Lovelace Coleman?
That fool.
Oh my God, his voice is wow. I mean, can you imagine?
I've been hearing it for 30 years.
His wife is a lucky woman to hear that in her ear. Baby.
She telling him to shut up, probably.
Okay. And then the most handsomest one.
Well, that was me.
That's
Go ahead. Here we go.
He was very handsome. I love the way he speaks. He takes his time.
He takes his time.
He was nice.
He did a wonderful job because here's what happened. the podcast was wrought with technical difficulties. I'm starting to think that's
More than this one.
more than this one. Wait a minute. I don't know. I'm starting to think that's a part of this whole profession. Mr. Walker, is that a part of the profession that if you are broadcasting over airwaves, there's gonna be
Live.
technical difficulties? And so there was a lot of technical. You missed the technical because the show
I didn't get on
started.
until 15 minutes after, so I had to
Coleman
start
got
from the
kicked
beginning.
off
He got
at the beginning of the show.
he got kicked off.
The app kicked him off. Then he couldn't get back on. Then he had to get on his phone, and it was shaky. I told him, you caused 3 people to have seizures because that camera was shaking like that. Of course, you shake this camera all the time. You causing seizures too. But LV, you didn't notice this? LV jumped in and just started to handle business
LV, hey LV.
until Coleman
I know
made
you
it onto the
single.
air.
If you need a friend, you need to
Oh, here
call
we
the
go.
D.
Oh, here we go.
You say he's single. He need to call
He
the
is
D.
single though. Yeah.
LV, you call the line. He's a boss
LV
too,
don't call
right?
his line.
He's a boss too, right?
He might be a manager of some sort.
Yeah, call the line.
All of
LV.
them are managers. on
Everybody's
some
a
level.
boss.
Yeah, they're all bosses.
Gerald is the boss. He doesn't have a boss except for Sasha.
Oh, my baby, my Sahi boo. Okay, let's stay focused. So we
Who has ADHD now?
the show, right? The show, it was wrought with some technical difficulties, but I think it went okay. I haven't watched it, but you watched it.
I watched it. Most definitely. You think I'm gonna support you? I'm gonna
Thanks,
support my brother.
D.
I'm gonna support my brother.
So the
yes.
topics, they made sense.
Yes, I love the interview. Basically, she was just interviewing you guys, Dr. Lovelace.
Oh,
Love her.
you watched the interview?
I didn't watch the right one.
No.
Okay. Oops, I watched the wrong thing.
That was we were interviewed by Yosara.
Right.
Dr. Lover, do you know Lover?
No, but I know of her though.
Okay. Dr. Lover Chancellor interviewed us a week before we launched the show last night. So what you saw was the interview.
I
so
saw the
you
wrong
didn't see
thing.
the show.
I didn't see the show.
Oh, okay. You're going to have to check out the show. And then you'll see what I was talking about. We got to get these technical difficulties worked out because it was ridiculous.
It was really difficult to try to find it too. Cause do I have to go to the FM
There's a page.
browser?
The Facebook page is the easiest way to find it.
I,
So for anybody
Okay, you
who
have
wants
to
to
show me
find the
that.
show,
please tell them because I had the hardest
just go
time
to the
trying to find
Facebook.
it.
Go to the
Terry and
Facebook.
I had problems finding it
really,
last night.
just go on Facebook, the Alpha Male Perspective. There's a group page and then there's the page for the show, but they're linked together. So check it out. Anybody who has any feedback on the new podcast, let me know. Okay, so that's that check-in. Now, real quick, we don't have time for that. Okay, I was going to say something about bad eating habits and losing weight, but actually I was going to
You
talk
can have
about
bad eating
me
habits and
gaining
lose
weight.
weight. You have gained some
Gaining
weight?
weight and losing it, but we'll talk about it next week. All right.
Next week.
Let's get to mental health and illness in the news because it is May. And
that
May is Mental
Mental Health
Health Awareness Month. We want y'all to be aware.
Of everybody.
Actually, we bring awareness every week.
Yes, we do.
Speaking of awareness, last week we covered borderline personality disorder. And remember, I said that during the Johnny Depp defamation case, his description of her sounded borderline, which
You
was
did say
perfect
that.
timing for us covering borderline personality disorder. And what I stated was, where we go? What I stated was that I don't know this woman, so I can't, I'm not diagnosing her, but man, she sounds borderline. Well, they got an expert witness up on the stand, and guess
Oh,
what
hell no.
diagnosed-
They didn't call you? Oh, hell to the
The
no.
fool should have called me. Because I already said she had borderline. The expert witness.
Guess what? The expert witness was watching our radio
And stole
show
it from me.
And stole it. Hell no.
Stole the
We
diagnosis.
are going to do a sue on that. Since they always want to take us off the air.
Because you know, expert witness testimony, it pays at least $200 to $300 an hour
Exactly.
for the whole, not just the time you on the stand.
It's bigger than that.
Anytime you spend at home preparing, you bill $200 to $300 an hour.
The expert, they took your money.
Because I've done it before.
They took your money, JP.
I want my money.
We ain't going for that.
Because I said the woman had borderline personality disorder on this show last week. That's what I said.
And then they come back afterwards.
Yes. Okay, but this is how they most likely did it. This psychologist probably spent hours assessing her with her and gave her the diagnosis. What's interesting is now it's her turn to defend herself, and so she's bringing out how abusive he was. It's possible that they both were domestically violent towards each other. They beating the hell out of each other, probably. Not just her beating the hell out of him. She beat hell out of him, though. He's short on hell. But she's presenting, I'm short on hell, too.
But you know what? He's always been weird, even on 21 Jump Street.
I love Johnny Depp.
But he's always been weird. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Because you got to understand, for some of the roles that they play, because I even seen
he does like bizarre roles. Yeah. He's good, though. Well,
just think about some of the comedians.